Good morning, 11th class. The topic we are starting today is Dalton's atomic theory. It's an old topic, if you remember. We have already done now, but still I'll explain again because it is in your syllabus also. Now, in case of Dalton's atomic theory, this theory was given by John Dalton, and this theory is regarding to all the things regarding to atoms. Now in this, some postulates, or you can say some silent features are, then first of all, matter is made up of tiny particles known as atom. Okay, now second thing is atom can neither be created nor be destroyed. Okay, now it means that one is atom is indivisible. This one is atom is indivisible. Okay, now next thing is we can say in this one that the properties of identical atoms, or either you can say the properties of same atoms are identical in all respect, means their chemical properties, their mass, okay, either you can say their physical properties, matlab generally they are identical in nature. So same atoms are identical in nature. Okay, for example in this, okay, you know isotopes. Okay, so according to this theory that isotopes of hydrogen, they are similar in all cases. Okay, their properties, their masses, okay, all these things are same. That is according to Dalton theory. Okay, now next thing is that atom of different elements are totally different from each other. Okay, means if we are talking about atom of this one sodium, okay, either you can take example of either it's a calcium, either it's a potassium, then the atom of calcium is totally different from the atom of potassium. Okay, or either you can say this one is totally different from the, okay, their properties are totally different, means the atom, if atoms are different, these two atoms are different, so their properties, okay, are totally different from each other, means their chemical properties, their mass, okay, their other properties, they are totally different. Now in this one, okay, another thing is when two or more atoms combine, okay, in a fixed definite ratio by mass, so they form compound atom. Okay, nowadays compound atom is known as molecule, you know molecule. Okay, but nowadays this one is known as molecule, but according to Dalton said when two or more atoms combine in a fixed definite ratio by mass, they form compound atom. That one is known as molecule nowadays. Okay, now this one is regarding to Dalton atomic theory, but there are some drawbacks in this theory. Okay, so now either you can say drawback, but instead of drawback, okay, we'll use one term, that one is limitation. Okay, now this one is, sorry, okay, now this one is, now just see, limitation. Okay, now in case of limitation, okay, in case of Dalton atomic theory, now according to Dalton atomic theory, the first point is, okay, no defect in that one, ki matter is made up of tiny particles known as atom. But according to Dalton atomic theory, Dalton said atom is indivisible. But now you know, okay, under a special condition, okay, that one is under nuclear fission. Now atom is classified into three, or either you can say, sorry, not classified, okay, that one is atom is divided or subdivided into three fundamental units. That one is, okay, electron, okay, proton, and it's electron, proton, and neutron. Okay, so it means that point is now not valid, because under special circumstances now atom can be subdivided into electrons, protons, and neutrons. Okay, now next thing is in this one, according to this theory, Dalton atomic theory, that he said when two or more atoms combine, they form compound atom. Okay, but only he said that thing, it's a theoretical concept, because he was not able to explain why two atoms combine, okay, and they form compound atom. Obviously if they are combining, so there is some reason why they are combined, okay, but no explanation was given by John Dalton. Now another thing is John Dalton, okay, again this theory was failed to explain Gay-Lussac's law of combining volume, that I'll explain in another topic, in another video. Now next thing is in this, okay, according to this theory, atoms of two different elements, okay, two different elements are totally different in their properties, okay, they are not similar, they are totally different from each other. But in case of isobars, isobars means, okay, in which that elements having same mass number but different atomic number. So in case of isobar, okay, two different elements, maybe they are similar in their atomic mass. For example, argon and calcium both have atomic mass 40, okay, so in this case again it's a drawback. Now next thing is in case of, again according to this theory, that Dalton said what, that one is atom of similar elements are identical in all respect, okay, they are identical. But in case of isotopes, for example, that hydrogen have three isotope, hydrogen, okay, this one is protium, now another hydrogen, this one is deuterium, and another one is, okay, tritium. Now in case of this, all are hydrogen. Now in case of this, atomic number is 1. Isotopes means same atomic number but different mass number. So in this case, this one is hydrogen H11, this one is H12, and this one is H3. So it means, again, now in case of isotopes, maybe that similar atoms have different atomic masses. Yeah, atoms, okay, similar atoms have different atomic masses. So this one is also a drawback of Dalton atomic theory. Okay, now thank you.